What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining. Nothing like Big Bird entering the culture wars. Big Bird says, I got the V today. My wing is feeling a little sore, but it'll give my body an extra protective boost that keeps me and others healthy. Miss Erica R. Hill even said, I've been getting V's since I was a little bird. I had no idea. Our president replies to this and says, good on ya, Big Bird. Getting V'd is the best way to keep your whole neighborhood safe. Chief Redbeard says, I'm living in a world I don't understand. And there's some replies that say, don't worry, it isn't you. We know. This was one of the craziest replies. Which Black Mirror episode is this? I am a big fan of Black Mirror. And someone replied, the one with the pig. I'll just say, if you want to know what that is, if you don't know Black Mirror, Google that and find the episode with the pig. That was a crazy reply. We aren't a superpower any longer. Who are the people in your neighborhood? That's not a question. That's probably the strongest one. WHO, who, and the song, who are the people in your neighborhood? That was a good one. Is this real? Someone said this is better than mandates, the propaganda from Big Bird. If they just did this, I wouldn't complain. I agree. Certified bruh moment, without question. Somebody, there were a lot of other types of memes too. Yeah. People were talking about giraffes. Did you know what happened to the giraffes? Okay. But at the end of the day, it took me, like when I first saw this, I think it was Sunday I first saw it. Well, I think it was Saturday night I first saw it. Then Sunday, people started chatting about it. So I went from laughing at it, just some, stupid, to like, wait a second. This actually means something. This is cultish. It's concerning behavior. Rochelle Walensky replied, Big Bird, you were so brave while getting your V. I know your wing will feel better in no time. Getting V'd up gives your body tools to keep you healthy. Erica R. Hill is right. You got other V's as a little birdie that protect you as you grow. Proud of you. And I replied, they're out here firing people from their jobs and they think this is funny. It went from Saturday night, like I was kind of laughing at it, to now I'm like, are you serious right now? Some people were trying to make the claim, and I think this tweet is with good intention. Big Bird has been helping kids V since the beginning. I'm sure everyone remembers their lessons from Sesame Street, especially the ones about kindness and taking care of each other. And they're probably talking about getting the V to take care of people, but they could also be talking about just in general, because the replies were, of course, this is a culture war thing. They knew it was a culture war thing. And this is probably their attempt to say, hey, let's be kind during these times. I did a video where I said decorum is out the window. When you start trying to fire people from their jobs, the line has been crossed. It was crossed before then, but if that didn't cross the line, then I don't know what. That is aggression. That is not, and I haven't mentioned my V status or not, because it's not about the V, it's about the mandate. I'm not the one trying to be aggressive towards anybody. And then not only are you aggressive towards other people, you play games and laugh about it with Big Bird like this is some joke to you. Yeah, we know 5-year-olds to 11-year-olds aren't on Twitter. They're not going to see this tweet from Big Bird. So it's a message to you as a parent, as a member of society. Who do you think they're talking to? Who's going to be swayed by a Big Bird tweet? It is gaslighting. That's what that is. And you can't compare Big Bird Sesame Street child immunization campaign from back in the day when I was a kid to now. It's not even the same thing. It's not even close. Number one, the definition of a V has changed, but they're still calling it a V. Number two, we have social media that's crazy. This whole thing has been a lot different. There's zero liability, there's conflicts of interest involved, there's censorship of information, there's unconstitutional acts, gaslighting, propaganda. We are in the middle of an American tragedy. Don't compare the propaganda from the 80s to the propaganda now. This is them flexing on us, saying, we own your kids and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what that is. It's a cult signal within the cult. Like, we're all in this together. That's the unity that Biden talked about. Was like, if you're in the establishment, we're unified. If you're not even really an American. So that message right there for people who are not into mandates or have questions, that Big Bird message is, we own you. That's what that is. Let me know what you think. Take care.